It's the 26th of May 2020, day 71 of my self-isolation. I'm going to try sitting a bit further away from the iPad because every so often it's still going lightly across. Oh well, whatever. Okay. First of all, historical record. Well, they announced 134 deaths in the UK today from coronavirus, giving 37,048, and there were no new deaths in Northern Ireland, which has got to be good. Okay, so the Cummins affair carries on. Dominic Cummins has said that coronavirus affected his eyesight, and that, he drove, as I mentioned before, he drove to County Durham, but then after that, thinking that coronavirus had affected his eyesight, he says that he drove to this place, Barnard Castle, to check his eyesight, to make sure he was okay to drive back to London. And he did this, and it was 30 miles there, 30 miles back. He did this with his wife and child in the car. Now, he thought that his eyesight was shot. What's he doing driving? That makes no sense. Surely he should have got his wife to drive whilst he just looked around and checked his eyesight out. I mean, he was checking his eyesight was okay for his return to London, but it's okay for him to drive to Barnard Castle with defective eyesight. Really? Anyway, a junior minister, the Scottish Office Minister, Douglas Ross, who I confess I've never heard of before, he's resigned over Cummins. And Weston-super-Mare Hospital, which is in my region, I suppose, has closed to new patients because they've had a spike in Weston-super-Mare. Possibly something to do with the fact that they've got a beach and we've had good weather. Possibly, I suppose. So anyway, today I had two separate phone calls in connection with me being in the vulnerable, should be shielded category. I had one phone call from my GP surgery checking up on me, which is, it's great that they're checking up on me. And then I had another one from Bristol City Council. And I mean, in both cases, I had to tell them that I kind of feel like a fraud because, my chemotherapy finished months ago. My surgery was back in July of last year. And my immunotherapy, I'll have the last treatment in 3 weeks. And I feel fine, I feel strong. And they're basically trotting out the government guidance saying that I should self-isolate, stay in my room, stay at home, bloody blah blah. And I'm saying, but I feel strong. I can walk, I can cycle. I feel all right. And I had to be honest with them and say that today, in fact, I went for a walk to the local Superdrug to collect my medications. I'm not on too many medications. I have Latanoprost eye drops. This is to maintain my eye pressure. One of my eyes, the pressure was getting a bit high. The Latanoprost has really done it well. It's really under control. And I also am taking Lanzoprazole which is to try and reduce stomach acid, because they think that it was acid reflux at night while I was asleep that possibly caused my tumour to develop. So I'm keen to carry on taking that. So yeah, I went for a walk. It was sunny and warm and nice. I managed to not see I saw hardly anyone. When I got to the Superdrug, there's an entrance. It's in this not very nice mall, whatever. There's an entrance inside the mall, and they make you queue up. There's security on the door. They only let you in when somebody else comes out. It's all fine. I had my mask. Yeah, it was fine. So I did that. While I was doing that, Susanna had gone up to Tesco's to do the shopping. I got home and made a phone call about our drive, because it's all about want to sort of redevelop our drive and our garage. Not our garage, our garden. In fact, let's try and show you. There's a plan there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a plan. So yeah, I had a chat with this bloke. He's going to come round tomorrow. Going to have to keep him at bay as well. That involved me in doing a bit more measuring, making sure my plans are okay. I have to say my back is still a bit achy, and that fall off the ladder was a week ago now. So note to self, don't do that again. But although it's achy, this evening Suze and I went for a walk. Yeah, there's an old, well, it's no longer a railway line. There used to be a railway line that passed by quite close, and it went to a place called Pensford. And I don't know what your concept of the West Country is, but in fact there was coal mining around here. Hard to believe, but there you are. And the train went to Pensford and collected coal and brought it back. I believe it came all the way back to Templemeads. Anyway, there's part of the old track that's been sort of repurposed as a footpath and cycle track, quite wide. Don't go very far, but anyway, it's nice and accessible. And on a summer's evening, is it summer? Or is it late spring? I don't know. Anyway, we walked along it. The birds were tweeting. Hardly anybody about. Honestly, hardly anybody. People being most respectful about keeping their distance. It was very pleasant. Yeah. Came home. Caught up with the latest Real Marigold Hotel. I'd really like to do that, if only times were different. I'd love to go out and spend, 2 or 3 months in India. Yeah, fab. Yeah. But there we are, times are not different. We haven't got the airline travel, and who knows what the future holds. Anyway, we don't even know if we'll get any sort of summer break this year. If we do, we might be in the garden. So if we don't have a summer holiday, at least the money will be saved and can be spent on the garden. And there we are. That's it. Time to end, I think. I spent a bit of time looking at Project 2. And did I mention I realised I had a problem with it? I think I probably did. I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet and go for a fairly drastic solution, which involves cutting it. Ugh, I don't want to do it, but I might have to. I suppose there might be another solution, which is to remove the outer casing of the electronic equipment. I don't really want to do that. I do not really want to do that. So anyway, there we are. Problem for another day. So anyway, for now, bye-bye. Namaste. See you tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye.